Hello again. This is Mike here with a new video. I wanted to talk today about an awesome book right here. Becoming a King by Morgan Snyder. This is an awesome book about restoring the divine masculine. And this book is so powerful and so important that I just wanted to do a little bit of a book review about it, and also just touch on what does it mean to heal the divine masculine. So this book is really powerful, and I think it can positively affect lots of people because it's written from a Christian perspective. However, it really pushes the bar about the limitations of traditional patriarchal thinking about original sin and being shameful, and that divinity is always beyond you, and you have to connect to a priest or a church or to the being Jesus exclusively to connect with a higher power. But this book is amazing because it talks about healing the divine masculine and becoming the loving father figure unto yourself. And what does that mean? So to me, what's really amazing is that for probably 3 or 4 years now, I've kind of exclusively focused on the divine feminine. And that's because I very much felt that a loving, nurturing, supportive energy was lacking in my life as far as self-love goes. I've been single for many years, and so that I wanted to cultivate that sense of self-nurturance, self-love, and self-care, and that's a very divine feminine energy. However, you can't cultivate the feminine energy forever. There's a limitation that you experience because you have to temper that and blend it with divine masculine energy. So divine masculine energy is about structure and discipline and taking action. And so it's fascinating because there's different ways of understanding the masculine and feminine with the same words. And what I mean by that is, on the tree of life, in the spheres of Hokmah and Binah, divine masculine and divine feminine, is generally thought of as the divine masculine is like the primal light that emerges from the unmanifest absolute at the top of the tree of life. And so when that primal light emerges, it's pure consciousness. It's the origin of divine mind, the cosmic Christ. And it becomes reality through the divine feminine, which is an organizing, structuring principle. I think of it as the cosmic logos, organizing that pure mental energy of mind into a heart-based container where it can begin to take form and express itself. And so the divine feminine takes the divine masculine energy and expresses it. However, that can be in an imbalanced way whenever you think of like an endless path of self-acceptance and self-love, and just agreeing with your reality wherever you are, however it is, and just accepting it and saying this is a gift. Yeah, that's healthy. It's good to do that. But it kind of leaves you out of an experience of feeling like a powerful creator being. The divine masculine energy, primal mind, intention, and thought are the shapers of the universe. And you have to learn how to temper feminine nurturing energy with active masculine energy. And so that's what this book is talking about. It comes at it from a different angle. And it talks about becoming a king, as in becoming the father unto yourself that you may or may not have ever had externally. Because becoming a king means becoming integrated in your feminine energy to an extent that you can return to your masculine energy from a state of completion, and not trying to desperately create something new, not desperately trying to escape your reality, but creating from a powerful foundation of just amazing self-love and self-acceptance, and knowing that you are a divine being exactly the way you are. And that is what gives you the ability to create actively. The divine masculine, the purpose of the divine masculine is to create a safe and sacred space for the divine feminine to express itself and be in a nurturing, loving, powerful container where the intentions of the masculine can take root and become real, a realized manifestation. And this book, I just recommend it so much because, a lot of people really understand the divine feminine journey of self-love and self-acceptance, but it can become so distorted when you just learn to be complacent with where you're at and just, everything is a gift. Yes, if you're experiencing anxiety and difficulty at a deeper level, that's a gift. It's helping you. It's something from the collective that you're experiencing that others don't know how to deal with. But if you're in your higher self light, you can deal with it. You can be thankful for it and allow it to transmute and return to source through you. But you don't have to stay where you're at forever. And that's where the divine masculine energy comes in. It's the wizard in the tarot, the wizard and the priestess. The wizard actively creates his reality with elemental energies, the wands, cups, the swords, and the discs. The priestess just rests and receives and allows effortlessly. But you blend them together, and they're both growing, and they're both journeying through each other, and they become the Empress and the Emperor archetypal energies of the major arcana, which are matured masculine and feminine that are in a dominion of their kingdom and their ability to lead others. And they have matured that energy, which is what the whole purpose of the Tree of Life is for consciousness to descend into creation, to inhabit and animate and experience itself in a manifest form, and then to fill that form with light and knowing that it's a divine creation and return it back up to the Godhead from which it came. Which that is what the picture behind me is from Patch Tarot in Spirit Science by Jordan River. One of my favorite people. You can see it right here. All of his work is so amazing. But yeah, this has been a book review about becoming a king. And that can be so misunderstood by people, like becoming a king of others, with like this energy of having power over others. Becoming a king is having power over yourself, having power over your own thoughts and actions and words. Because when you can do that, you can become someone that's able to influence other people positively and help other people invest in their own development, their own health, their own mental well-being. And the divine masculine, it can't be ignored. It has to be equally tempered and cultivated with the divine feminine, because they're both of equal power. And it's kind of like each one rises in a plateau of, like with me, my journey of the divine feminine, embodying a vibration of self-love, like that rises, and then it reaches a point where the masculine energy of active creation, active intention, and goal setting and achieving goals and manifesting your kingdom has to rise and equal with the feminine. And when they're equal again, both can rise together in varying degrees, because you can't do one exclusively. They have to happen together, because in the highest level, the masculine and the feminine converge at the top of the tree of life, which you can see right there. Kater, the top of the tree of life. So this has been a book review of Becoming a King, the path to restoring the heart of a man by Morgan Snyder. I highly recommend the book to temper a divine feminine healing journey. This book can be a powerful entryway into divine masculine healing journey and becoming a king of your own reality. And so that will be the end of the video. Thank you for watching. This has been Mike with Creation Creator. I wish you a blessed day or night wherever you are, and may the highest blessings of the divine always be upon you. Goodbye.